The ugly about these diets, they could be ketogenic, which is not good for you, could result in electrolyte imbalances, have diuretic effects, cause constipation, increase lipid levels. That's the extreme low-carb, high-protein diets. Your brain and your central nervous system need carbohydrates to function. If you don't eat them in your diet, it's going to take your fat and make something called a ketone. And a lot of times, it's not a good state to be in. You know, we talk about diabetics getting ketoacidosis, which is not good. You're kind of doing that to yourself because your body's using its fats to make carbs. And a lot of people, I tell you that I talk to my patients, ask them what works, and people tell me, yeah, that it works, I lose weight. You lose weight quickly on a high-protein, low-carb diet because your carbohydrates are stored in your body. And so initially you're losing your water because carbohydrates are stored with water. And then you're breaking down your stores of carbohydrates, which causes weight loss. And then you're breaking down your fat to make carbs. But the problem is this is something very hard to follow long term. I mean, the thing with the protein, protein's a food that you often have to cook up, and it's not a very convenient diet. Next one, high fiber, low calorie diets. This is kind of a real high fiber diet because fiber and lower calories are okay. But the good about this is everyone can use more fiber in his or her diet. It's filling. You tend to eat less, take in fewer calories, and fiber-rich foods have very important nutrients. Eating too much fiber could cause bloating, cramping, or diarrhea, though. So you don't want to have too much in your diet. Most Americans don't get enough fiber at all. We need 25 to 35 grams a day. Most people do not get enough. Your main sources are your whole grains, your fruits, vegetables. And then if you're eating too little calories, it can actually slow down your metabolism. So you want to get adequate calories in. Liquid diets, cereal diets, Subway diet, fast food diet. What's Taco Bell? It's the new one. It's called the fast food diet, isn't it? Yeah, drive-through diet. That's what it is. So these are meal replacement diets. So basically, I saw some people eating Subway. It's not bad. It's good for you. But you're taking, instead of eating what you normally would be eating, you're putting the Subway sandwich in, or you're putting the Taco Bell tacos in, or you're putting the Slim Fast, the Special K. There's nothing wrong with that. You're cutting calories from, you taking fewer calories so you can lose weight. But it may not be ideal for long-term weight loss. It does not teach lifelong good habits. It works for Jared, though. I mean, he likes it. He's what?
He's getting rich.
He is getting rich off of it. But I don't know about you, but I would get sick of Subway every day. I would get sick of Special K every day. I would get sick of, what else do I have? Oh, Taco Bell. I haven't tried it. Anybody try the Taco Bell drive-through diet? Do what? Yes, it's called a drive-through diet, where you go to I think it's Taco Bell that does it. You go through and you get there. And something else I don't have on here too, worth mentioning, is if you're doing the Taco Bell diet, if you have certain conditions that you need to restrict your saturated fat or your salt, you're going to get a lot of sodium when you're eating out at these type of restaurants. Something that's the worst thing is you may actually plateau after a while. Oh, I did put it in here. Some meal replacement foods, such as fast food, may be too high in sodium and saturated fat. So, detox diets, colon cleansers, and fasting. Got to be careful. There really isn't anything good about the above. I guess there's some things you can buy on the internet. You got to be careful. You don't even know if what you're buying's in there. Fasting can actually slow your metabolism. And then colon cleansing and detoxing could be dangerous. And eating a high-fiber diet, I'm back to high fiber, but eating an actual fiber with 25 to 35 grams with plenty of water is a safer way to cleanse your colon. Be careful about any of these things that say they're going to speed your metabolism or cleanse your colon. There's some berry out there. It starts with an A. Does anybody know? Is that associated with this? I think it may be. But the thing is you buy these things and you may not be getting what you think you're buying, because a lot of this stuff is not regulated by the FDA, and I think they're trying to do that. But they can say certain things and it may not be true, or it may not actually be in there what you're buying. Jenny Craig Nutrisystem. Kind kind of the meal delivery type diets. Anybody ever done these? A lot of my patients tell me that this works for them. It takes the guesswork out of dieting. The meals are sent to you. You just microwave them and you eat them. It does not teach you long-term healthy eating habits. I think some of the programs may kind of work with you or give you pamphlets on healthy eating. It may be expensive. It's probably more expensive than going to the grocery store and cooking your own foods. And once you stop eating the meals, weight gain is common. So, anybody want to share? No? Weight Watchers I didn't put in here as a fad diet because I actually really like Weight Watchers. It's a point system. And hopefully, I think they do teach you pretty healthy eating. But you have so many points for a day, and you count those. And they encourage exercise. And I think the majority of my patients do tell me that Weight Watchers is kind of the one that they could stick to and maintain weight loss on. So here's some more on, is it a fad diet? Kind of questions to ask. Is there a registered dietitian involved? Does it promote slow weight loss of 1 to 2 pounds a week? That really is ideal to try to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. People that do that maintain it. And actually, kind of a trick to think about, it takes 3,500 calories to lose a pound. Okay, that sounds like a lot, but that's 500 calories a day, less than what you need. So if you did some exercise and burnt 250, it'd be just a matter of cutting out 250 calories. So it could be a regular Coke a day and then getting some exercise. Kind of look at what you're doing. Am I eating 3 cookies after lunch? Cut 3 cookies out and get some exercise. So kind of, keep a journal, see what you're doing. And there could be little things you need to do. You could lose.
How many calories burns a pound?
3,500. That's 7 times 7, or divided by 7 is 500. So 500 times 7 is 3,500. So you need to cut, technically, 500 calories a day to lose a pound a week. But if you were somebody who went out and exercised, and then you throw some resistance training into that, which actually speeds the metabolism up as well, you can lose weight quicker. So all the food, does it allow you to eat from all the food? If something tells you that this is a bad food, it probably is a fad. Even a cookie or a piece of cake is okay. Does it promote permanent behavior change in exercise? Is this something that you're going to be able to do forever? We all should be able to enjoy ourselves, and it's kind of overall lifestyle. If you answer yes to the question, it's fad diet. Does it promote a quick weight loss of 3 or more pounds weekly? I keep mentioning this over and over. Does it tell you to never eat certain foods? Does it suggest that you buy supplements to make up for what's missing? That's a major red flag too, because if you're cutting out a major food group, you're cutting out nutrients. The whole point of eating a variety of foods is so you get a variety of nutrients that you need. So if you're cutting out, and then they're going, okay, follow my diet, but by the way, buy all these supplements. Didn't Atkins do that? One of them you have to buy, or South Beach, go to the South Beach and buy their supplement. I think Atkins is the one that there were some supplements. Are they trying to sell you something? There you go again. Books, supplements, foods. Ways to stay fad-free. Rely on past experience. What have you tried and what were your experience with those? Nobody seems to want to share. Anybody? A fad-free diet promotes slow changes that can last a lifetime. Remember, moderation isn't deprivation. If you feel hungry, if you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going to die, I need a cookie, eat a cookie. And a lot of times I tell my patients, if ice cream is your downfall, don't put ice cream in your house. Go get an ice cream cone. Go out to the ice cream, Beth Marie's up here in Denton, and go get yourself an ice cream cone. Don't deprive yourself. What does your gut tell you? If you have to ask yourself if it's good for you, it probably isn't. I wonder if this is good for me. Probably not. And then my questions. Any questions, comments, concerns over anything nutrition related? Well, hopefully I gave you some good information. And okay, thank you for your time.